You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I had one of my followers on the Twitter X reach out to me, give me a heads up about this because this article was dropped last night while I was sitting around watching Josh Allen get butt effed by the Houston Texans right here in the state of Texas. But it seems that there's been some digging into the latest WNBA offer by the owners, and it is not what it seems, as this article will show you. Now, the problem with this is now if you're the players are going to be like, okay, now they're just bleeping with us. They're effing with us at this point. All right? You probably just pissed all these players off. Now, personally speaking, I'm sort of on the side of ownership. This league would not exist right now if it wasn't for the owners being willing to lose money year over year over year over year. It's been an NBA charity case for crying out loud. Okay? But this doesn't help things. All right? Because they put it out there under the pretense that, okay, we've raised the salary offer on a Supermax deal from $800,000 or $850,000 to $1.1 million. No, it's only $1.1 million because you threw some escalators into it. All right, and that's what they're called, contract escalators. If you meet certain criteria, you may earn up to $1.1 million. Do you realize everything you'd have to do to earn that? And at this point, you're actually fighting over $200,000. And this even looks worse considering that Project B is coming and the worst players in that league will earn $2 million minimum. That makes so even though I lean on the side of the owners on this, this looks bad from a perception standpoint because people are not going to do the appropriate research into this, yada, yada, yada. Okay? All they're going to know is, oh, the league tried to get one over on the players, poor players. Earlier this week, word emerged, this is Front Office Sports, they dug into this. Word emerged that the WNBA had offered its players a new CBA that included a maximum salary of over $1 million per year, a landmark figure in a league where the salary cap is just $1.5 million per team. Multiple sources familiar with the league's labor negotiations said the numbers are misleading. While the salaries can reach a maximum of more than 1.1 in the league's offer, the base Supermax contract would still be between $800,000 and $850,000 annually, as was the case in early October. The $1.1 million figure represents combined earnings from a base salary and additional potential revenue sharing. The league sources said, under the league's offer, no player would sign a contract in 2026 with a base salary of $1.1 million. Okay, so that is not what everybody thought in all this.
I think
right?
The power of visibility
and
is
let me
huge.
just stop this. Dad tried to sneak in an article or wow, did it literally? It shot me out of the article over to YouTube. Shady ass Front Office Sports. The league and union did not comment. Under the current CBA, WNBA players have multiple ways to get paid directly from the league. Base salary, contract bonuses, championships, all-star appearances, awards, etc. Player marketing agreements and revenue sharing, which has never been triggered. The Supermax salary in 2025 was $249,244. $249,000. Let's just call it $250,000. The minimum was $66,079. Bonus scale per player. And this is your extra bonuses. All right, if you hit these criterias, every sport has these. All right, every sport has them. WNBA champion, extra 11,000. Championship runner-up, extra 5,600. MVP, extra 15 grand. All WNBA first team, extra 10 grand. Second team, 5 grand. All-star, 2,500. All-star MVP, 5,100. Potential earnings have been touted by the WNBA in recent years to promote the perception of the league higher salaries. In 2022, WNBA commissioner asserted that the league's pay structure, a top player could make potentially $700,000 annually, more than triple the base Supermax salary in the WNBA at the time. In order for those potential earnings to become a reality, though, a player would have to earn bonuses throughout the regular season and be signed to a player marketing agreement. PMAs, which can earn players up to $250,000, began in 2021-22. However, most star players opted not to sign PMA deals with the league because it limits other potential earnings to the name, image, and likeness. That's ridiculous. The current CBA includes a revenue-sharing model that would pay out players a percentage of excess revenue the league earned after a specific target was met. Beginning in 2020, the league sharing would have been triggered had the league increased revenue by 20%. Any money earned above that 20% would be added to the revenue-sharing bucket, and a percentage of that money would be paid out to the players. The revenue-sharing targets in the current CBA are cumulative, and the COVID pandemic in 2020 all but eliminated any chance players had at triggering them. According to multiple sources, the players' share revenue under the league's latest offer would not be significantly different than it is now. The WNBA has repeatedly pointed that it is offering a, quote, uncapped model. The union has been seeking a system where they are guaranteed a percentage of revenue similar to how the salary caps are set in the NBA and NFL. The comprehensive proposals have been made to players include revenue-sharing components that would result in players' compensation increasing as the league revenue increases, without any cap on the upside. Okay, so here's the deal. Here we go. Sophie Cunningham made a comment. Quote, it sounds good, and they can always wave a big number in your face, Sophie said. But what happens when the business continues to go up? Does that mean our salaries are going to continue to go up, or will they stay the same? Question mark. So, let me break this down in football terms. All right, John Henry Dillinger asked me about this, and look at this in football terms. A salary is $1 million, and then you have bonuses in most contracts. This is right now. And all these figures are just made up for the sake of showing you guys. Pro Bowl, $20,000. Playoffs, $20,000. AFC, NFC champ game, $20,000. Super Bowl, $20,000. Super Bowl winner, $20,000. So that contract is worth up to $1.1 million. Now, here's where I agree with the owners. And this is what I don't understand about most fans. Why do you feel like the owners shouldn't wait until they are actually making a profit to up the revenue sharing? Why should they just give them a split of the revenue when they've never made a profit and need to be paid back? I mean, the owners have been carrying the league for free. They reported a $40 million loss in 2024. And that was with the arrival of Caitlin Clark. It was one of the least lost seasons that they ever had, but that's still $40 million under the line. Now, if you subscribe to, oh, well, they're hiding money, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're a goofball. But, I mean, come on. This league should not be in existence right now. Why shouldn't, if I'm the owners, I'm requiring some kind of percentage somewhere that pays me back for back losses for the last 27 years. I'm like, you know what? We also are keeping an additional 10% because we want to get paid back for carrying this league for so long. I mean, teams have literally went defunct and out because they weren't making any money. Houston Comets, they're trying to put a team back in Houston. Now the team would probably do pretty good. But when they had it, they had multiple championship winning seasons. Couldn't make any money. The problem is, why do this? Because you could have went just 1.1 as your base salary, and if you want to, pay $100,000 in escalators up to, it's a base salary 1.1 up to 1.2. All right, they're squabbling at this point over $200,000 and $300,000. That's fine, but now you got other leagues you're competing with. All right, and this sort of thing, putting it out there, trying to make themselves look good, does nothing but piss the players off. And you may be like, well, who gives a shit? I get it, but I think we'd like to see Caitlin Clark play basketball. This kind of thing may have the players giving double middle fingers and being like, fuck it, we'll just have a work stoppage, which would be completely foolish on their part, but they could still do it. They would be out of their gourds to turn the faucet off of the current wave of water they're riding. Because I think if they have a stoppage, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I can tell you right now, and WNBA, I know you watch this channel, or you got somebody watching it. The interest in your league has greatly faded in the last 6 weeks. I'm letting you know this right now, and I'm sure they know it. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.